Does that look like a camera? Does that look like a camera? No? Okay. I'm Matt. And dinner! Dinner? Come, sit down. Sure. Oh, wait. Just a minute. I gotta move. You got saved with your little tiny square thing you have. Oh, man. And what is it with this town? Look at this. Keep shooting me in the elbow with stuff. Oh, it hits the same spot. I know, it seems like. Now I remember. You know, last year I had a problem with that. Last year I was down there at the Big Five sporting goods store. Cheap sporting goods store. And don't even ask. But there was a girl down there with her elbows were all done in too, and I'm like, wow, that is ugly. She's a cute girl. I don't know what to say about that besides, you gotta stop that. Stop it! Somebody's gotta stop it. Now, who do you think is doing that? Where do you think they're doing it at? What do you think I said to Kayla? I told her, get on Access, you put everything in there that I said, every time I said, and you'll understand. When I say something, that's where it is. All you have to do is look, put it into the program, then you just query it, and boom. It'll tell you 6:30 on Mondays is when this happens. What do I want to say? I don't know. Who was I sitting with anyways? I forgot. I don't forget it, I never got his name. Anyways, we had a good conversation. Which I should have asked some questions back. What do you think? That's one thing I was wondering about. It's like I was at the judge. The judge says, okay, I want you to go get some fingerprints. Get some fingerprints? No, I don't want to go get fingerprints. First of all, I don't want to go to jail. I've been to jail. I don't want to go again. And I think they abused fingerprints. Actually, I was pretty sure they did. Anyways, but when you don't ask any questions, do you take fingerprints? And then when you're a cop, what kind of fingerprints do you have? What do you mean? Whose fingerprints do you have? Whose fingerprints do you have? And it's like, you know, this is what I was thinking. If you just knew that my fingerprints were so valuable, you wouldn't understand that having fingerprints are important. And I always used to think, well, maybe I'd hide my fingerprints. But you know what they say? Don't. Really? So I'm down there. At he was the world's richest man at one time. Somebody knocked him off his rocker. Actually, I think his wife divorced him. Is what happened, and she took half of it. And anyways, um, I was down at his place, which is one of his places in the nation, and he has it where you have your food in your hand, you set the food down on the scale, you just flash your palm like that, and then you can leave. It's like, really? New car. Hey, new truck, new car, yeah. Airplane. Dinner. Oh, the dog was dinner was one-handed. Hmm. But supposedly you're not supposed to hide your fingerprints, right? Does that make sense? More or less because people can't read fingerprints. So it does matter. So when you're in court, you get done with court, you leave your thumbprint, right? You sign it. – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – –– –– –– –– –– –– –– –– –– –– –– –– –– – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – come from a different state, and I was like, what? What is that crap? That's it. It's like a half circle. I'm like, that's your signature? That's your signature? I think it was a prosecutor, or his prosecutor, and the judge had the same signature, but a little different. I was like, that's like, that ain't your fingerprint. And what I was thinking is, how hard is that to copy? And what does that say? So that's a problem. So since we were at dinner together, and I said, "Well, come over. You can sit with my table," and da 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 da. You have to enjoy that. I always said that to. He actually ran for president. What was his name? Now, well, I said, I told him, I said, you know what? You should be the mayor. I don't think he liked me. He's the governor. That's what it was. He was the governor, and he ran for office. But I was just telling him, I said, if you want to, Tuesday nights, you can stop by and visit me. Because usually I'm in my living room, which is expensive some days. But I left. So fingerprints are important. Obviously, so are signatures. And now that I'm thinking about that, whose signature was that? Oh, you dropped your pen and you signed the warrant? Oh my God. That's not even funny. You owe me a dinner date. You know that? At least 20 minutes. Oh my God. It's pretty good though. It was tacos. Obviously, it's Mexican tacos because all the women that were cooking spoke that language. I couldn't understand nothing. The guy I sat with couldn't understand nothing he said either. And we had we had 30-second conversation, and I'm pretty sure that we was not in the conversation. How do you say yes, yes? Yeah, wrong language, right? So that's funny. I hope you get this. You owe me 20 minutes.